Here's a question. You're asked to solve this equation. So to solve it, you need to factor the bottoms. And this is a rational um, equation. And so we're going to use the I hate fraction rule to solve this one. And actually, I've moved this concept from the review unit to the next unit. So for the test, the first review test, you won't need this. Anyway, I'll show you how to do it. So this bottom one you can't factor, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Plus 4x plus 16 equals x over x minus 4 minus. This is the difference of cubes, so it'll be x minus 4, and then x squared plus 4x plus 16. So my lowest common denominator will be this. So I'm going to multiply everything by that. So I'm going to multiply this by x minus 4 and an x squared plus 4x plus 16. I'm going to multiply this by x minus 4 and an x squared plus 4x plus 16. And I'm going to multiply this by x minus 4 times x squared plus 4x plus 16. Okay, so on the first term, this and this cancel. So I'm left with 16 times x minus 4 equals, on the next one, the x minus 4's cancel. And so I'm left with x times x squared plus 4x plus 16. I'm not liking that x in front there. Okay, minus, the whole thing cancels. So it'll just be 64. Whew. Okay, let's FOIL things through and just sort of see where we wind up. So this would be 16x minus 64 is equal to x cubed, awkward, plus 4x squared plus 16x minus 64. Okay, feeling good there. Let's bring everything over onto the left side. So I'll have x cubed plus 4x squared plus 16x. That's what's here already. And then I'll bring this over and make it a negative 16x. So that's gone. I have a minus 64 already. This one I'll bring over and make it a positive 64. Well, okay, I like how this is working. So is equal to, these cancel. So do those. So really I just have 0 is equal to x cubed plus 4x squared, which I can factor out an x squared that would leave me with an x plus 4. And so to make it equal to 0, I've got to have x squared is 0 or x plus 4 is 0. So, yeah, that's correct. So either here x is equal to a 0 or x is equal to a minus 4. So now let me go and check up top there. I think putting a 0 anywhere is legit. Like if I put a 0 in for x, it's not going to give me a 0 on the bottom. Same thing here. I'm not going to get a 0 on the bottom. And if I put a negative 4 in, I'm not going to get a 0 on the bottom either. So I would say that the answer to that equation is both, whoops, you can't see what I wrote there. The answer to that equation is both 0 and negative 4. Just for interest's sake, though, I'm going to try and plug one of them in and see. Let's plug in 0. So it'll be 16 over 0 squared plus 4 times 0 plus 16. Is that equal to 0 over 0 minus 4 minus 64 over 0 cubed minus 64? So on this first one, this will just be 16 over 16. And then this next one, 0 over negative 4 is just 0. And then negative 64, this will be negative 64 over negative 64. These will cancel to 1. Right? Let me think here. I shouldn't have had a negative up top there because it's positive, right? So there's just one negative. These two negatives will cancel to be a 1. So 16 over 16 will be 1. 64 over 64 will also be 1. Checks out. And I assume when you put a negative 4 in, it'll work as well.